Warm welcome. This is Markus Termin, Astrologisches Stundenbuch at the 23rd of November. It's the 23rd of November. The moon is in the sign of Virgo and the sun is in the sign of Sagittarius. And this morning it made a perfect square. This is a square position. That's easy to understand, because if you have the sun in Sagittarius, that tends to go out there and have adventure, as if we hadn't have enough adventures these days. And the moon is in the sign of Virgo, trying to pick nuts, get the things dry, get the laundry washed, get the bureaucracy done, This has to be said here. Those of you with a Virgo moon in the chart, or a Virgo Venus, or a Virgo Mercury, even a Virgo Saturn, they do have a great advantage these days, because they can do necessary bureaucracy. And if something is growing, bureaucracy is doing that. So this is the square position in between moon and sun. All the other things that we have been talking about, which is the opposition of Lilith and Chiron, the reception in between Mercury, not retrograde yet, but going to be retrograde within a few days. That means he's at a standstill right now, in opposition to retrograde Jupiter, connecting Gemini and Sagittarius to a block of intelligence, knowledge and wisdom. All those things are really still up there in the sky. Even the wide opposition in between Mars and Pluto, of which we have seen the recent upcoming examples of what they are capable of doing, looking at the war fronts, all of these things. This is all still working. All those things are going on, and in addition to that, we have also Jupiter and Saturn getting ready to the next square position. Jupiter is going to go retrograde into the next square position, which is going to be perfect. Guess when? On December 24th, Christmas. We are going to have the Jupiter-Saturn square position. Now, what to make out of all of this? If we have certain methods of prediction, and one very interesting method of prediction, it appears to me that way, is what Claudius Ptolemaeus taught us around 100 after Christ, And he said that it's the new moons before the cardinal sun signs change. That means the predictive new moon is the one before the sun will go into Libra, and then again before the sun will go into Capricorn, because those are the cardinal sun positions that kind of form the cross of our time measurement in general. Now, the last predictive new moon was the new moon in Virgo, and the Virgo new moon predicted a change in world governance up here, 10th house. The answer why I'm doing this with houses is I'm arrogant enough to think that I'm doing these predictions from the magical technical center of the world, which is the city of Prague, in my researches. That's why the rising sign is, in my personal perception, the one that we can take, not some world horoscope and bullshit stuff like that. Okay, we had the change in governance up there. For the whole chart, which is still valuable for predictive times until the 1st of December, when we will have a new moon, it's mainly the aspect in between Neptune and Mars, which forms a perfect square, that sets us up into a kind of fog of you know, not really able to measure reality, to put it that way. Okay, the next predictive chart, and because it's Sunday, I'm putting that up today, will be the Sagittarius new moon chart on the 1st of December in the evening. So a few days to go until this chart will realize itself. But since we have left the last square position, the moon is up here right now in Virgo, but has moved a little forward to get out of the square position, you know, and now it will make the final run up to the new moon position, which is shown here. And this is going to be a super new moon in the sense of Sagittarius is also at the same time the rising sign. This is full of hope. This is full of, let's have visions of the outer world, what is out there, you know, let's make interplanetary research and traveling. And at the same time, it has the opposition to Jupiter. And as you can see, both are retrograde. Retrograde is Mercury in this predictive chart, and retrograde is Jupiter, still retrograde for a little while. How long will Jupiter be retrograde? Jupiter takes his retrogradness until, I think it's the 1st of January. So this axis is the most important thing. And if we look at the outcome, if we ask ourselves, well, the prediction for the last time was the 10th house. So how is the prediction this time? What room of time we're talking about? We're talking about from 1st December ongoing, especially getting a hold on reality when we have the cardinal sun change, which will be 21st, 22nd of December. And this is the prediction for the then following 3 months, you know. And what comes out of that is mainly a Venus and Mercury thing. Now, Mercury is being involved in this fantastic knowledge and wisdom axis, you know, and Venus herself is back down here in the sign of Capricorn, putting a glimpse of, how shall we put it, of the possibility of leveling things out in the side of Capricorn, which will be, I think, deeply necessary. But we don't have no Uranus in house 10. We don't have no Mars in a square position to Jupiter. We have Mars, though, in the opposition to Pluto. So the ongoing overall hanging death threat upon us, which the people who govern us choose to should I say, inject into our nervous system every day. So the fear of death will keep us from any kind of creativity that we have to do all along anyhow, you know. And this really gets me mad, you know. We elect persons to do their job, you know. Their job is negotiation, diplomacy, find out how to work it out without killing everybody, things like that. This is what we want from our governing people. And what we get is the other one is the one who started this shit game, you know. Oh, there's a million deaths, but boo, it's not my fault. I'm on the side of justice. We need to get out of that. And with Sagittarius and Gemini, if God will give us some more time on this planet, this axis will be good for that. At the same time, I must confess that the death threat of Mars opposing Pluto is not over yet, though, you know. But at the same time, there's a whole lot of, you know, maybe people start thinking again. You know, because this is something you have to practice every day. And when you stop thinking one day, and there are a lot of people who decided to stop thinking, a long time ago. This, in my opinion, leads to dementia, and it also leads to the situation that the world is in. For the private use, this Virgo moon we are in right now, though it's in a square position to the sun, still it demands some inner cleaning up, in the sense of go for it and do it now. You know, this is what the Virgo moon does, in the sense of some things have long been upholded and now they should be delivered in a clean and smooth way, whether it's bureaucracy or whether it's getting some things done. Thank you very much for listening. This is Markus Termin, Astrologisches Stundenbuch, at the 23rd of November 2024. This is the hot address to get contact with me. Just send me date, time and place where you were born. You get a chart back for free, but the consultation will cost something. How much? You will find in German letters down here at my blog site, but it's easy translatable, and you can do that, of course. Thank you for listening. This is my weekend take. See you Monday again. Markus Termin, Astrologisches Stundenbuch, at the 23rd of November.